Guys, in the last video we have seen polymorphism and its advantage we have seen. Now in this video just we are going to see what is the meaning of message passing. What exactly the meaning of message passing? Message passing is very clear. In general, people are not going to include message passing part of the object orientation, but it is also be one of the feature. Message passing is also be one of the feature. But what is the meaning of this message passing? If we transfer data along with the flow of execution, if we transfer data along with the flow of execution from one intersection to another intersection, if we transfer data along with the flow of execution from one intersection to another intersection, then it is called as message passing. Just passing the data along with the flow of execution from one intersection to another intersection, that is called as which one? Message passing. Right, sir? How we are able to achieve this message passing? In Java applications, we are able to achieve message passing by calling methods with parameters data and by returning data from methods to method call, by returning data from method call to the method body, from methods body to method call along with the flow of execution, then it is called as which one? No? Then here in this case data will be passed from method call to method body and from method body to method call here again. So it is an example for which one? This is a way to achieve which one? Message passing. In Java applications we are able to achieve message passing by calling methods with parameters data and returning data from methods to method call, then it is called as which one? Message passing. What is an advantage of this message passing actually? The main advantage of message passing, the main advantage of message passing is to improve communication between entities and to improve data navigation between entities, to improve communication between entities and to improve data navigation between entities. Right, sir? Because of these reasons only we are going to understand about which one we are going to use which one? Message passing. What is the meaning of this message passing? If we transfer data along with the flow of execution from one intersection to another intersection, then it is called as which one? Message passing. In Java applications we are able to achieve message passing by calling methods with parameters data and by returning data from method body to the method call. The main advantage of message passing is to improve communication between entities and to improve data navigation between entities. This is what exactly the meaning of which one? Message passing. So overall the total object oriented features overview we completed. In object orientation, what exactly the features are available there? First of all, class. Next one is which one? Object. Next one is encapsulation. Next one is abstraction. Next one is which one? There after completion of this, like inheritance, polymorphism and message passing. So these are the advantages here we are able to understand. Okay, sir. Now here I want to give list of which one there object oriented features and their advantages here we have to understand clearly. What exactly the advantages here we are able to identify clearly now. Let us check this one here now. Encapsulation. Encapsulation, we want to provide this. Encapsulation. Next one is which one? Abstraction. Okay. Then after completion of this abstraction, inheritance. Next one is which one? Polymorphism. After this polymorphism, next one is which one? Message passing. So these are mainly the object oriented features. Of course, class and objects are available here. Class is available and object is available here. Now understand this. What about this class? It is a basic element. It is a fundamental element. Object is also which one? A fundamental element. Fundamental element. Its necessities available. We must use them if you want to achieve all the remaining things now. Next one, encapsulation is able to improve which one? Security. This is one advantage. Abstraction is able to improve which one? Security. Both encapsulation and abstraction both are able to achieve which one? Security. Inheritance, if you observe there, this inheritance is able to improve which one? Code reusability. Next one, after that, polymorphism is able to, we are able to achieve this polymorphism by using which one? That means we are able to get flexibility while implementing this polymorphism. That means polymorphism is able to provide flexibility to design our applications there. Message passing is able to improve which one there? Data navigation, and what next one? Data navigation from one intersection to the another intersection. That is one thing. Apart from that, communication between entities that we are able to get. Data navigation and as well as which one? Communication between entities. No. So these are what exactly the elements here we are able to provide directly now. So class, object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism and message passing. These are overall the elements here we are able to provide directly now.